Okay, I want to show you a sharpening technique that I use for my portraits. Now, keep in mind, this is not to sharpen blurry pictures. This is to just enhance some detail in the eyes, in the lips, in the mouth area, and the hair. It's not a correction for out of focus pictures. First thing I like to do is come to 100% and get one good eye in the picture, whatever one you want. Come over to your detail in your develop module. It's over here, and we're going to work in this area. The amount is your first slider. We're going to give it too much so I can show you what happens. You're going to see that if you come in a little more, that the skin it turns into noise. It's over sharpened. When you see this happen, this is not a good thing. What you want to do is bring that slider back until that eye looks pretty good. Don't worry about the skin at this point. You want that eye to look nice and sharp. The radius, this is telling Lightroom how far outside of those sharp edges, those lines, do you want to go and sharpen. I traditionally never go beyond 1, 1.2, 1.3 at the absolute max when I work with faces, any kind of portraits. So I'm going to just, for sake of argument here, leave it at 1.2. The detail goes even further. Detail is kind of like, well, how much further into that radius do we want to sharpen? I'm going to use the detail maybe for landscapes, things like that, architectural buildings, not necessarily for portrait work. So I'm going to kind of leave that one alone. This is your most important slider right here. What that is going to do, let's go back to 100%, is that's going to say, what do I want to sharpen? Do I want to sharpen just the eye? Do I want to sharpen the face, skin, the whole picture? When you hit the Alt button and hit the masking button, you're going to see the screen goes white. That means the entire picture has the sharpening applied to it. As you slide that masking down, you're going to see it change. Anything that remains white is where the sharpening is going to be applied. So I can take it to just the eye, just the hair, and make sure we get the mouth as well. Okay, can bring that up a little bit. You do not want to go into the skin area because the skin is not what we want to sharpen. So bring that slider up until it just starts hitting the skin and let go. And that is basically how I sharpen a face or a portrait. This way the eyes, the hair, and the mouth, those are the only parts that are sharpened in the necklace. That skin is not touched. And that's the most important slider with sharpening. Definitely use it. Definitely zoom into 100%. We'll do a little before and after. Watch this area right here. This is the most important area. That's without the sharpening, and that's with the sharpening. Just brings in a little more detail. Lets those eyelashes just become so crisp and sharp. And that's how I go ahead and I sharpen, fine-tune my sharpening in my portraits. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.